Hello, Leos. I hope everyone's been doing well. If you're new to my platform, welcome to my platform. I am Divine Spiritual. I communicate with divine energy through my higher self. I'm so glad be here to do a reading for December 2019 for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also, if you have Leo in Uranus and Chiron. If you're not sure where your Leo lies in your chart other than your sun, which is the sign that you're born in, you can get a free birth chart from cafeastrology.com. Also, it's important to listen to your rising, not your rising, but your moon, because those are your emotions. Venus, of course, because that's your love life. And you're rising because that is where you are currently and where you're going. It goes into your future. If you do get a birth chart from cafeastrology.com, the second line from the bottom, right under Chiron, it says ascending. That is your rising. Okay. For those of you that did not know that. So I can also be followed Leos on Facebook where I'm a lot more active, and that's at Spiritual Divine 22. The name of the page on Facebook is called Divine Spiritual Energy Readings. I could also be followed on Twitter at the same Spiritual Divine 22. And I could also be contacted for readings through via email, and that's at spiritualdivine22 at gmail.com. And I could be followed on Instagram at Divine Spiritual 22. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's it. So I'm going to start off with your Celtic cross, and then I'm going to take a second deck to clarify what I have down for your Celtic cross. And I like to use the Celtic cross because it does give me what's present, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, what's happening in your past, what's coming, how you're feeling, your environment. And then after we do the Celtic cross, I'm going to, I see fish. After I do see a boat. After I do the Celtic cross, I'm going to do your oracle cards. And the oracle cards are just as powerful as the tarot cards or the tarot cards. Um, so I have four different sets of oracle cards. I have divine energy. I have angels. I have just the like your major oracle card, a regular oracle card, and then I have your affirmation. Okay, so I'm going to read those at the end of the reading. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So please feel free to comment. My comments are not public for multiple reasons. Um, I feel that things are private. Some are public and some are not. What else? I believe that's it. So your crystal that's needed for this month, Leos, is the aquamarine. Now the aquamarine helps with your throat chakra. It helps you communicate better, like it unblocks any communication issues that you may have or even others around you. It helps communicate with uh, your spiritual self. It helps with communication with the divine. It also offers courage and protection, and calms your fears and phobias. So I think that's it. I'm looking around. So I'll start laying your cards down now for the Celtic cross. And this is again for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December 2019. Let me get started with that. Okay. And I'm also a life coach. If you'd like more information about that, again, my email address is spiritualdivine22@gmail.com. So what's going on with you Leos for the Celtic cross? All right, I've known some stubborn Leos in my time. Showing you true colors tonight. Presently, I see that some of you are surrounded by betrayal. You might have some new friendships. There's something you're not seeing, some deceits, some secrets. What's crossing some of you right now, or what is a conflict, is that you're not communicating with the divine like you're supposed to, and you also have some delays. I'm also showing that for some of you presently, or this could have been 2 to 3 years now to the present, that some of you have some type of fears when it comes to your emotions. Um, in personal relationships, you're having trust issues. What's crowning you right now is judgment. So judgment talks about a lot of things. Judgment talks about things becoming imbalanced. Judgment talks about everything coming out in your favor. If you're looking for a job, you get a job. It can also talk about government issues. If you have a court case pending, more than likely, rulings will be made in your favor. And the fifth position for what's happening next for some of you is that you're going to be stable in a home and in your workplace. What's coming soon for some of you is that you're going to or this is a desire for some of you as well. You will start to stand in your power. Um, you'll be releasing any obstacles that you feel that was standing in your way. You'll be speaking your truth. You know, you're completely will be standing in your power. In the seventh position for some of you, I see that you are definitely in your power. Um, However, you are surrounded by people who you feel like people are looking at you not for who you really are. You feel that people are judging you, and for some reason, you care about how they feel. And some of you are looking, feel that people are looking at you, or you're looking at yourself as something is not, it's like an illusion. Some of you have an illusions going on. You're not seeing something clear. In the eighth position, I see that some of you are um, abundantly happy, finances, and in your home, or this is what is coming to some of you if you don't already have it. I like to see that. That's awesome. I'm waiting for your ninth and your 10th card. Okay. So for your ninth card, I see fears or hope for a new beginning. I'm also seeing an outcome of fears of, again, standing in your power, along with delays in your finances. So we're going to clarify these cards right now. And I'm sorry. And see what these cards are all about. And I also like to pull from the bottom. And the overall energy here on this table is a lot of fears, a lot of illusions, a lot of deception. So let's see what's going on with the egos. So clarification on these cards for Leos for December 2019. Yeah, something is not as it appears for you, Leos. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords here. Uh, it's not reverse, it's straight up, which indicates to me betrayal. Could something you're not seeing, some type of deceit, um, conflict. Um, this could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy, or this is you, Leo, or you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. These cards, man, y'all are being stubborn tonight. Hmm. So you definitely have some fears. Um, I'm also showing that along with this betrayal, you're questioning your faith. Um, you're not thinking clearly. Some of you are like easily confused or distracted. Um, yeah, definitely some secrets, some type of betrayal for sure, deception even. Um, this could be pertaining to a family member. Okay. Now, this could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in this energy as well. Hmm. So, for those of you that are um, now following your intuitions, questioning your intuitions, um, or possibly have some delays, which is what's crossing you right now. Okay. I'm showing that you have some type of confusion when it comes to your intuition. I feel like somebody is telling you to do something and you're not doing it. You're finding another way to do it. I feel that um, this is creating the obstacles for you. Um, I feel that you're trying to fight and listen to your intuition, but I feel like there's someone around you who's telling you that whatever it is you believe in is not true, it's fake. Okay, so this could be definitely pertaining to a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, as well as an Aries, yourself, or Sagittarius. You can't miss your own reading, Leo. So this is definitely you. 2 to 3 years ago to the present, or this is the present for some of you. Fears of love, fears of opening yourself up. Maybe a relationship has gone bad. Let me see. This card. So, based on your previous relationship, I'm showing that you felt like you were carrying all the responsibilities. I felt like you never got a break. A lot of things were weighing heavy on your heart. You were even starting to doubt your own worth. You felt like the relationship was not 50-50. I feel like you did, you think you did way more than this person that you're currently in a relationship now. Or I said, or like I said, this could have been 2 to 3 years ago for you Leos. So what's crowning you is judgment, which I said can mean a lot of things. So we'll see what else we have to go with this judgment card here. Judgment is a beautiful thing to crown. I hope you get another beautiful card to go with it. So with it, I'm showing that pertaining to this is some type of action that's needed. I'm showing that there's some obstacles in the way. I'm showing a lack of insight to something to go along with this judgment. More information on this, please. Or maybe this is what you had to go through in order to get this judgment. See. Some type of weakness. Maybe this is what you had to go through for this judgment to crown you. But I'm going to see. So I'm showing that along with this judgment, there were some illusions. Something that was like false. This is definitely a judgment on a relationship. I'm feeling divorced here. You were deceived. You feel like you made a bad decision. But you took the proper steps and the necessary steps for the outcome. And for those of you that have not made a decision or some type of judgment call, it needs to be done. It needs to be done as soon as possible. So in the fifth position for some of you for what's happening next, I'm showing new beginnings and stable finances in your home life. But some of you are still stuck in the past. Or you're working on letting the past go, I should say. You're working on letting the past go. To get to where you are, to get to this beautiful stability of relationship and finances. I see that you went through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, some type of self-control issues for you or the other person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, yourself, or Sagittarius. And I see that you're financially stable, or you will be financially stable along with this from some type of winnings or inheritance. That's what I'm being shown. And in the fifth position, for what's coming soon for some of you, or an outcome desired, I said that you are currently facing some challenges. You're winning, but there is definitely some challenges and obstacles there. So to go along with that, I'm showing new beginnings, which is awesome. And I'm showing that you're leaving a situation behind. Awesome. New beginnings. Travel, relocation, um, vacation. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, along with um, yourself, for Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. So in the seventh position, I said that some of you are seeing yourself or feel like others are looking at you like um, like they're gossiping about you. Feel like people are talking about you. Feel like people are talking behind your back. You feel like people are possibly nitpicking on you, and this is definitely how you feel. This is due to some people who have lied to you in the past. This is why you view yourself this way. Um, it's definitely due to a past relationship, maybe personal work or a friendship. I see some betrayal. Um, I see you didn't know your self worth, or this could be someone around you, but I feel it's you, Leo. Somewhere down the line, you became, excuse me, somewhere along down the line, you became very content with the situation you were in, even though you still saw that it was not a good relationship, but you proceeded with it anyway. So that's why you feel people are always looking at you, gossiping about you. You still don't know your self worth. So in the eighth position, what's surrounding you or some of you, Leos or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy as well, that you are again happy abundantly, family. You like to give. Um, your finances are in order. You love family. You value your family. So along with that, I'm seeing that you are definitely a hard worker. You're successful. Um, you worked your way to the top. You worked smart. You didn't take any shortcuts to get to where you are. This is awesome. I'm also showing or getting that although you may be financially happy, you may need to be a little more cautious with your money. And if you're thinking about maybe a new venture or new, maybe there's something you're looking into to invest your money in, I'm sure that now is a good time to do that. Okay, whatever it is you're thinking of. And again, this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So with hopes and fears, again, I'm showing new beginnings. Some of you are hoping new beginnings, and some of you are fearing new beginnings. I hope that all of you are hoping for new beginnings. So along with your new beginnings, I'm showing that you will be getting quick messages. I'm showing that along with this, you'll be confident, responsible. So also showing that you might intimidate others, or maybe others are intimidated by you. I see that also some of you are you like the outdoors, you like sports, possibly, like football, basketball, things like that. I'm also showing that possibly some of you are artists, some of you are like contract contract builders. You hold a lot of contracts for building, or maybe you the workers. Um, Maybe you're owner of a contractor business, and you like to work with your hands. So this is definitely pertaining to a Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, or Sagittarius. So the outcome or a situation that remains, I said that you feel like you're not standing in your power. I said that there's some delays or something going on with your money. You also feel bounded to a situation that's going on right now. Um, some of you are trying to take shortcuts, and you're not doing what you have to do to go to be to where you want to go to where you want to be at. I also see that some of you could possibly be in a balanced situation. Someone around you is manipulative and controlling. Um, mm, mm, mm. Truth don't like to come out. Someone around you is manipulative and controlling. Um, Again, money troubles, type of delay on your money. I hate to see that for you, Leo. I really do. This is hmm, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Um, you don't see yourself worth in this situation. And so, to go with your fears or the overall energy here, I'm showing there's some emotional fears, some fears in your love life, um, fears again of communicating with divine or with divine energy. I see some type of addiction, may it be food, may it be alcohol, may it be sex, may it be drugs. There's some type of an addiction here. Um, a lack of like just all over the place. So everything that I have here for you, Leo, for the month of December, I'm showing a lot of you with new beginnings. I'm showing a lot of you leaving situations. I'm showing a lot of you feeling stable when it comes to money. But then there's a percentage of you who feel bounded. There's a percentage of you who have fears, who have doubts, who has illusions. And this is a good percentage of you that are like this. A good percentage of you that are like this. You're trying to fight your way out. Keep on fighting. Came twice. Your five wands. Keep on fighting. You will be successful. Keep on moving in the direction in which you're moving. Just keep keep on fighting. Know that you can accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. You just have to ground yourself. You have to become one with God. You have to have faith in God, and you cannot give up. I know it's easier said than done, but with all these fears, all these illusions, all these obstacles, all of this mess, bondage, balance, drinking, drugs, sex, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to stop. You have to take a step back. And if it's not you or someone around you, because at the end of the day, you only live once. You only live once. So you really need to take heed to what divine is trying to show you, what that intuition, that little nickel inside of you, that little nickel that feeling you get. You need to listen to that. It will never steer you wrong. It always has your best interest. But there's a lot of new beginnings here. So I need you, Leos, to get to the new beginnings and stop dwelling on it's not your fault. I need you to know your self worth. I need you to start feeling more positive things in your life. Okay. Um, if you are a person that's in a valid situation, please remove yourself from it immediately. It's only going to get worse. Person's not going to stop. If you have a fear of leaving the valid situation, there is help out there for you to be removed from the situation. Please access the help that is offered to you, whether it be personal, whether it be organization, whether personal meaning a friend, family member, whatever the case may be, get out of it, run, like go. There's nothing better than feeling um, that weight lifted off of your shoulders. Okay. So we're going to go into your angel cards now for you Leos for December 2019. And I'm going to see what it is that your angels would like for you to know or work on. So we have release and surrender. We shower you. I'm sorry. See it? We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. And these are your angels talking to you. Open your arms and release the challenges you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and hearts to our love and our assistance. Angels are definitely there to help and assist you. One second while I find this page. So the angels bring this card to you because you've been trying to fix this situation single-handedly. They love to help. They love to help you and answer your prayers. But first you need to surrender and release the situation. Surrender simply means that you're tired of struggling. It means emotionally letting go. With faith that the divine wisdom of spirit, which includes your higher self, can do a better job. Surrender doesn't mean that you're giving up or that you want to be controlled. Through surrender, you'll be assured of a higher or better outcome. If you need help with surrender, oh my God, if you need help with surrender, ask the angels to assist you. Now, this card can also mean don't worry about how your prayer will be answered, um, and to let God figure out the details. Be willing to ask for help. Release tension and the need to control the things, and things will go better. Avoid power struggles in your relationship. Simply own your power and you won't have to fight for it. Can't make this up. Not at all. What are we going to do next? What divine energy would like for you to know or work on? For Leo's 2019. Leo. Mm, mm. What divine energy would like for you to know and to work on? Let's see what we got here. Do something different. Do something different. Let's see what this card is talking about. Okay, so your divine energy is calling you to avoid automatic responses and instead seek well thought out, conscious responses to the areas in life where you are most challenged. If you normally speak up, then listen. If you normally say very little, then speak up. If you usually do too much, then try doing less. If you give the minimum, now is the time to give the maximum. Push your limits as you approach life's challenges in a new way. Examine your life and your relationships through clear eyes. Identify where you are withholding instead of giving your life your all. Open up and be generous with your time, energy, effort, and love. It will pay off. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now for your monthly affirmation for you, Leos, for December 2019. See what your monthly affirmation is. Your monthly affirmation is achievement. Keep focused on your dream. Achievement. Beautiful. Keep focused on your dream. Let's see what that's about. Okay. There it is. Okay. So achievement. Keep focused on your dream. You will soon achieve a goal you had set for yourself. Your hard work and persistence is about to pay off. Wow. I think the other one just said that. Know that you deserve all the success that is coming your way. Quietly acknowledge this to yourself as you celebrate your achievements. Thank the earth and universe for this blessing and the knowledge that all you do is a co creation with the higher powers that be. Then refocus your attention back to the task at hand. Do not lose sight of your original purpose and intention. This is only the beginning. Much more can be accomplished provided you keep focused on your dream. Remember what is truly important to you. It might be helpful to set a new goal. This could be bigger and more fulfilling than you ever imagined. So, your affirmation is I give thanks for all the success coming my way. All I do is a co-creation with my higher self and the universal light of love. I keep focused on my dream. What I imagine, I create. I am grateful for what I have achieved. And so it is. And lastly is your monthly oracle card for Leo's December 2019. And your monthly oracle card is Milky Way Perspective. Milky Way Perspective. This looks real interesting. I don't even know if I've ever pulled that card before. And if I have, it hasn't been too often. Hmm. Okay. So, Milky Way Perspective. You have lost your perspective, so it is time to step back, breathe, and allow yourself to detach in order to gather information from your senses and regain your perspective about the situation. Detachment does not mean that you no longer care. It simply indicates that you are looking at things from a different point of view. It is an outlook that is not clouded by emotions, judgment, or attachment to outcome, but instead maintains a non reactive awareness of these things. The witness, that internal aspect of yourself that simply observes everything in your life, offers his or her eyes here. Through these lenses of pure awareness, you can examine all aspects of your experiences, physical, emotional, and mental, without denying anything. By doing so, you will come to understand a greater perspective than is typically justified by the ego, which allows you to see what is before you with clear vision and open mind. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Also, if you have Leo and Uranus and Chiron, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Again, I can be followed on Facebook at Spiritual Divine 22, Twitter Spiritual Divine 22, contacted for life coach or personal readings, Spiritual Divine 22 at gmail.com, Instagram Divine Spiritual 22. Please subscribe, notification bell so you can know that when I upload videos. Also, like, share, or comment. I am every month I do a bonus reading for the sign that has the most views. So if I don't see you at the end of this month, I will see you in January. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It's about to be 2020. I hope everybody enjoys their holidays if I don't see you. And I'm tongue tied. Until then, divine love, light, peace, and energy, blessings, and stay blessed. Thank you.